Nicki Minaj is in the news.
Yeah.
And I'll show you, this is why this matters. It's not just trending because Nicki Minaj, and I'm not a fan, and I'm not getting behind Nicki Minaj saying that Nicki Minaj is base, but Nicki Minaj just came out and said anything about the vaccination and said something that wasn't even complimentary but neutral about Tucker Carlson, and everyone in the media has jumped and attacked, which to me is, I would say, bizarre, but truly expected. And what's so funny is that the left goes, conservatives don't like, is that Megan Thee Stallion WAP?
Yeah, it's Megan Thee Stallion.
And he's 400 pounds.
Right.
That's Lizzo.
Wasn't she the one talking about making sure, to have something on your fingers after, when a guy...
Oh, no, that's...
Cardi B.
Sorry.
What a stupid world.
I know.
Anyway.
But the point is, they will take health advice from someone who is overweight to say big and beautiful, hey, you can't judge them. However, if someone says, I don't know about the long-term effects of the vaccine, that all of a sudden discredits them. People who say we shouldn't have disclosure laws for HIV, for AIDS in California, that's the actual law. You can bang a stranger and not let them know that you have AIDS. It's actually criminal for them to ask you about it. You can be 400 pounds. You can have a BMI of blood type pudding. And I realize that I'm mixing up analogies here with BMI, blood type, but understand blood type is on the brain because of the Rona that I'm going through or not going through.
But it's not rare.
The point is, then it's a bridge too far when they just say, I don't know about the vaccine. I'm not sure. I don't think 400 pounds is healthy. I don't think wet-ass pussy is good for children. I don't think that the woman who's talking about cleaning her asshole with her fingernail should be interviewing the president. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that same person said that we don't have long-term effects on vaccinations. How do you solve the divide? It's not because of Trump. It really isn't. And I don't care. I'm glad there's a line in the sand now.
Well, because you don't have to agree with everything somebody does.
Right.
And just because you've pigeonholed somebody into a category and you believe they know everything they think doesn't mean you're right about it.
Right. Yesterday, Nicki Minaj went on a Twitter rampage. Most notably, she tweeted out a clip of Tucker Carlson defending her. And of course, leftist streamers, I guess, and Twitterers, I don't know what qualifies what right now. This is why it's so hard where someone asks my wife what I do, and my wife's like,
I just use Florentine's line if I'm getting a haircut, which is, what do you do? Oh, I cut lawns. And then all of a sudden they have no more questions.
So they came after her saying that she went on a white supremacist, white nationalist show. And all she said was, right, I can't speak to Nicki Minaj, talking about Tucker Carlson, agree with, even look at someone from a particular political party. People aren't human anymore. This is being sarcastic and misspelled. If you're black and a Democrat tells you to shove marbles up your ass, you simply have to. If another party tells you to look out for that bus, stand there and get hit. You know how many U.S. presidents were white supremacists? Oh, please, just stay on topic. Y'all can't do that. The topic is asking questions is okay. But let's make the topic, Nicki wants to talk to white racists so that all you can sleep better tonight, dummies.
It's pretty
Did
good.
no one else do the marbles?
This is where you see this is not just trending on Twitter. The media and everyone, including late night and actual news, have responded to attack the woman they were praising. To attack Nicki Minaj, I think that these tweets, look, I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, and I think she'll probably come out and say something crazy not very long from now. But taking this on its own is very reasonable. She's just saying, look, I can't even agree with someone individually, and you're just going to accuse everyone of being a white supremacist, and you'll do anything Democrats tell you to do. She's not even saying that she's a Republican. I think it's very reasonable, and so I think that when we talk about how you determine what's true and what's not when we're all saying the same thing, I think a big part of what you have to do, a part of sort of your litmus test, has to be how vitriolic is the reaction?
Yeah.
Is it proportional to the original statement? Because look at how they're responding to what Nicki Minaj said.
And people like Nicki Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers. Okay, I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million
Must be very
followers
proud
on
of
Twitter.
yourself.
For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you could do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing.
How can health authorities even attempt to combat this kind of misinformation coming from somebody who is a huge and beloved international star like Nicki Minaj?
Well, he got huge, right?
It's very difficult. There is a lot of misinformation, mostly on social media, and the only way we know to counter mis and disinformation is to provide a lot of correct information. She should be thinking twice about
why are you talking?
Propagating information that really has no basis except a one-off anecdote.
Nicki Minaj caused controversy when
Sexiest
she
man
tweeted,
in the
my
world,
cousin in
according to The Guardian,
Trinidad
Fauci.
won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. Of course, your cousin's friend is a much more trusted source than all of the world's doctors.
And I especially don't want Nicki Minaj doing her own research, because I don't want to wait 10 years for her next album while she finishes up medical school. Now, here's the problem. The problem is for a lot of Nicki Minaj's followers, millions of followers, that tweet about swollen balls, that'll be their research. It will
Born
be their
a crime,
research.
still a crime.
Yeah, this is what's interesting. Look at the theme. The problem is social media.
Yeah.
The problem is that people can express independent thoughts no matter how moderate they may be. So if that's the problem, that tells you what their solution is. Fauci, Colbert, no, are saying Joy Reid, I only got 2 million followers. Well, that's too many. That what they want to do is make sure someone out there, big tech, are you listening? Are you listening? And by the way, in case you're wondering, YouTube right now, you watch this show, guess what? You're going to get a Seth Meyers clip auto-playing despite having never chosen one of his clips.
No.
Ever.
Say it's not so.
Ever. That's what's going to happen. They want to go, ooh, Nicki Minaj. Turn up the WAP, turn down the, hey, maybe we should question authority. Turn up the Dr. Fauci, sexiest man in the world. Turn down the, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not my role as a comedian to force you to get vaccinated. This is where we are. We used to think that social media actually allowed us to bypass gatekeepers, and now they have become the most powerful gatekeepers who have ever existed.
All these supposedly left-wing talk show hosts that have spent the last 2 years saying that they're completely for the black people. But the second that they have an opinion or even a question that goes against what their narrative might be, all of a sudden everybody turns on them.
Right.
And that's what I just find to be disgraceful. And with Colbert, it's like, do you think what Nicki Minaj asking a question is somehow more egregious than, I don't know, a dancing cartoon needle saying, let's all go to the doctors, let's all go, like that, which is what he literally did.
Yeah.
It's like you're pushing something that you don't understand either. She doesn't understand it and wants answers. Fauci, no answer for her question.
I think it's dangerous that she has people who might listen to her opinion. Why do you think that, Dr. Fauci?
Because it's dangerous when people listen to mine.
Yeah. I mean, have you heard the things I said? Don't wear a mask. Wear a mask. Don't go outside. Go outside. It's aerosol. It's not aerosol. The vaccine means that it's secure. Actually, it's just protection. Then I changed protection. I'm full of shit all the time, and you keep asking me, have you even done your basic research on what I said about AIDS? It's a miracle that if you were to just have a monkey with a dartboard, he'd be more correct about AIDS. It's anal sex and dirty needles. I don't know how it missed me. This right now is people just attacking Nicki Minaj saying, how dare you do this? You're not black enough. Also, she said, and I think it's kind of stupid, I knew a friend from Trinidad and Tobago who got big ass balls. I'm not taking that. That's not that smart.
Right.
Maybe the guys from Barbados. We don't know. The point is that any more dangerous than Fauci saying breakthrough cases are very rare?
Yeah.
That was he couldn't have had that info. Well, we know that's not true anymore. Well, we know it's not true. I'm not saying that they happen at you know what? I am saying it. LouderWithCrowder.com, all references. Mayo, the Moderna shot, either the Moderna or Pfizer against the Delta variant, 50,000 people in a sample study, divided by rage.
Pretty much.
Divided by race, age, gender, pretty well controlled. Mayo, 42% effective. Okay, so Fauci saying there are no breakthrough cases to they're rare. Is that not a more dangerous anecdote? Why aren't we saying, hey, Fauci's being irresponsible because that'll stop people from doing research, as opposed to Nicki Minaj, my uncle's balls got big?
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.